current host of the Phoenix Rising 5K and Fun Run that is coming up Saturday, April the 12th at 6 p.m. in Gray, Georgia. And you can find information about registration and sponsorship on my Reflection Psychotherapy Facebook page. So, I wanted to talk to you about the work that we're continuing to do. This is the second year that we have been able to put on the race, and it continues to grow in depth and meaning for me in so many ways. So, I am an adult sexual trauma survivor, and part of the giving back to me in my healing process became apparent as I moved along and recognized that one way that I may be able to do that publicly was to put on this race. So there's the dryer in case you hear it. So we're going to rock on, okay? So one of the things that is so meaningful to me is being able to do this in a way that gives to my community. So let me tell you a little bit about what we did last year. We raised around $12,000, and we do have a goal this year, a wish, if you will, to raise $20,000. And I'm not sure if we're going to make it, but fingers crossed. We are, putting out the big guns in the hopes to be able to do that. And honestly, those of my family and friends and people I know who send me $20, I mean, that just like makes my whole week when I see that stuff come in the mail. I do not do this alone. Make sure I give you props to my race team. That includes Patricia and Wayne Hale, Sean Kell, Tracy Lee, Anne Haney, who, if any of you know who Anne is in my life, you know that nothing exists without her. Buddy Davis, who handles the race day specifically, and of course the race wouldn't happen without him. And of course the director of the crisis line, Dottie Stafford. So know that, this and the Phoenix may be the sort of initial face that you might think of, but there are so many good people that, just none of this would happen without me, so I'm grateful. So, let me tell you a little bit about sexual assault victims. So, we know that about 1 in 4 women over the course of their lifetime, between 1 in 6 and 1 in 8 boys, by the time they reach the age of 18, will be victims of sexual violence. And so many people over the years have come up and said to me, or we've talked about it, and they're like, well, that's not my story. That didn't happen to me. And what I can tell you without a doubt that still allows us to talk about things that are so familiar is when we get into the work of shame. And for me, giving back in this way and continuing to be honest and open about my own story has allowed me to grow a level of shame resilience that I just honestly was not aware of that was possible. And here we are growing and growing together. And what an amazing gift it is. So, what we understand about shame is that it metastasizes like a cancer, and we all experience shame in our life, and it can rot us from the inside out. So you may not feel that you can tell me the yeah, me too, although so many people, so many children, men and women are affected by this. Many of you will know. However, what I do know that is the same for all of us, and that I really think is the tie that binds, is that we all do experience shame in one way or another. And we can make a choice about that, and we can begin to learn and love in a way that changes and transforms the world, just one person at a time. And so that's why I do this, and will continue to do this. So If you haven't seen me lately, I hope you dig my new glasses. I'm not loving the glare on there, but whatever. This is iMovie. Let me give my first shout out and big props to those that have sponsored. I have my list over here so that I don't forget. So a regular sponsor of ours is Gateway Development, which is the Sherry Rollins and her family. So big, lovely, wonderful shout out to her. Gray Jewelers. I'm sure here. There we go. That was a gift from her of some custom piece that she made for me, and I have many, many more of those. Kima's Hobby and Bookstore. If you know Gray, then you know Kima, and what a fine human being she is. And so we're grateful to have her. Dr. Deepti Bhasin, a board-certified pediatric and forensic psychiatrist out of Warner Robins. She is a friend of mine. And she is someone who, despite like distances, people still tend to travel to her when they are in need. Verizon, I mean, so you got your iPhone with your Verizon hookup, then know that you are supporting a good company and cause. They tend to be very generous and helpful with the crisis line and safe houses, from what I'm told. Snips Hair Studio. Okay, so do you get a peek look at that purple, people? I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, really. So, huge shout out to Snips Hair Studio. I mean, my hair, I mean, she did it for me today just so I could be lovely for you. And they will be there to walk. You can meet them. Some of the staff will be there. And I have not known of nicer people to work with when I have to go sit for 3 and 4 hours with someone digging my hair. Robbins Federal Credit Union, they continue to be supportive of our community in a very meaningful way, and I am very grateful to them. I hope I get to sign with the big check again. I'll have to show you a picture later. Sanchez and Craig Orthodontics. Got something good to show you. Look, let me see if I can see. Look. There. See those teefies before and after? A little over a year later, and despite many tears, because she's young, mine's young, we have not been happier, and they are extremely supportive of our community and especially this cause. Z97 and Butler Ford, they have given in-kind advertisement, and so you may hear them. You can check out on the Facebook Reflection Psychotherapy page. You'll see the SoundCloud, which shows the actual advertisement that will be on there. Hamsley Farms, I can't wait for you to see the logo. It's so awesome. Huge animal dog lovers, and if you know me, I have 4 cats. I'm surprised one has not tromped his way to show his butt in your face just yet. Some individual private donors that really hold a special place in my heart include J.F. Yao, Dr. Lee Edwards, a friend and clinical psychologist in Milledgeville, a fine clinician, and I recommend her when you are in need in that area. Then some family. Charles and Linda Domingue, we call her Tante Linda, and Uncle Charlie, that's Cajun. My in-laws, Barbara and Donve Domingue, they are kind, generous, giving, loving. I couldn't ask, I mean, I'm just in such luck with in-laws, hearing people's struggles over the years. And then a recent that I've received this week was from one of my new friends that I met in the Daring Way training, Sonia Devaney. And so her love and generosity comes all the way to you from Washington State. So I can't wait to make some more of these and put them out. I cannot say my hair will look as good, so just, absorb this right now. And I look forward to seeing you. I am so excited. I'm just so proud of my community. It just is quite amazing to watch people come together and choose, really choose to stop letting sexual violence just be something that we don't talk about. Because we have made the decision that violence is not okay, and we are so much better than we have been in many centuries past. But sexual trauma continues to be just an accepted aspect of our society, and it is time for that to be over. It really is. So come, join me, be with me, volunteer, give of your time, your money, your resources, and I hope you will come and personally speak to me, let me shake your hand, and thank you for your presence. And I will look forward to seeing you Saturday, April 6th, my place.